Hi everybody, it's Therese from One on One. I'm here with David Stemm, founder of ReadyJobGo. We are starting bi-weekly interviews with our partners to bring you more information about one-on-one what we are. David comes from a family of dentists. His wife is also a medical doctor. She's an anesthesiologist, so he does understand the pain that a lot of you are facing right now with your practices. He specializes in job placement, permanent and temporary, and I'm real excited to have Dave with us today. I'd like for him to tell you a little bit about his story.
Thank you, Trace. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. Again, my name is David Stemm. I have been in the temporary staffing business for nearly 25 years now. And I started a company in Southeast Florida, in Stuart, Florida, and we specialize in allied medical and dental staffing. And in the time that I've been in the industry, I've seen quite a change, especially in recent years, in the way that folks seek jobs and the way that practices want to identify and onboard talent for their staff. And it's kind of the first big paradigm shift was the on-demand system, and I think things like Uber and Lyft have kind of shown us the way, and we've moved toward that gig type model, and then another big shift was when the practices began using social media to identify talent. And now we're seeing some of the challenges associated with that. So what I wanted to do was to design a system that's completely app-based, that will handle the mechanics of job searching and practices identifying and onboarding talent through a one-stop shop, so to speak, in the palm of your hand. Everything is through the app. You don't have to rely on social media any longer, and going through posts in various groups. You have everything right there on your phone. And we've tried to make it both easy and effective. That's the key to the whole thing. It has to be easy to use, and it has to do what it's designed to do. And so we're really excited to be launching this system.
What a great way to support the fellow healthcare workers, especially now. Can you please share with us what makes ReadyJobGo different than other job placement companies?
Well, I think first and foremost, we've seen and we continue to see a lot of new products hitting the staffing market. And most, I would say, Therese, are systems that are designed by tech companies. And they have an expertise in the technology side, and they're trying to figure out how to leverage that expertise and package a product that will facilitate staffing. And we took the exact opposite approach. We took 25 years of staffing experience, and we said, okay, what works, what doesn't work, what are the most important factors, and then we incorporated that. We built the technology to facilitate that, and I think that is our biggest distinction, because again, we see a lot of matching platforms that fall once, where maybe a practice can enter a job and it will seek out some potential candidates based on something as simple as job title, and it will match that way. But then the practice just at that point has a list of 20 to 50 to 100 people that have the same job title as the person that they want to bring into their practice, but there's nothing more to do beyond that. Maybe they can look at their profile, but they don't know anything about their background. The communication is not facilitated, so it's still a very rudimentary system as far as how the staffing transaction takes place.
So basically, what you're saying is what the prospected employer wants to do is find out the qualifications of the person they're trying to fill, the job they're trying to fill. So they can go, if I'm looking for a job, I can go to ReadyJobGo and put on the app all my certifications, my licensure and stuff like that. So the doctor sees that, where I want to go, where I want, the area which I like to work in, my rate, and then the doctor can choose from that. And sometimes you said something to me about they can take a short video of themselves too, just to kind of give the doctor a personality, a little bit of the personality of the person seeking a job. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And all of those things that you just mentioned are things that that's what makes the ReadyJobGo platform unique. So it's free for a job seeker to build a profile. It's absolutely free. And when they do so in the system, excuse me, they will, it all starts with what their job title is, and then what their experience, what experiences they have, what types of practices they worked in the past, what any certifications that they hold, what languages they speak, where they reside, and how far from where they reside they're willing to travel, both for temporary and or permanent work. And so what this system does for the practice owner is it uses machine learning and artificial intelligence to take all of those things into consideration and notify the job seekers that there is a potential match for them. And another important distinction that ReadyJobGo uses is that the job seeker then has to view the job and indicate whether or not they're interested. Because we want the practice administrators, we don't want any wasted time. We want them only to see those people who know what their job is, where it is, what it pays, and say, yes, if offered this position, I would take this job if it's a temporary job, or I would like to be considered for this position if it's a permanent job. And one of the things that we've done that not a lot of systems do is we allow the job seeker to upload up to a 15-second introductory video to just showcase their personality and consider it like the first step in a virtual interview.
That's great.
And that seems that seems to be very popular, especially with the practice administrators who are hiring.
Do you have a way of rating an office or a particular job seeker?
We do. So ratings work both ways. Candidates can rate an office, and offices can rate candidates. And we do that so that everyone wants to help their colleagues. So we want to identify especially good temporary employees, and we want to identify those practices that create positive environments for our temporary workers. And to take that a step further, the clients can actually block certain candidates from ever seeing their job postings if they've had a bad experience, or they can create, if they've had an especially good experience, let's say with maybe 3 temporaries, they can send their openings to those 3 only first and give them right of first refusal before anyone else matches with their job.
Wow.
So again, it's the years in the staffing industry that allow us to to design those things that seem simple, but creates a unique user experience.
Well, it sounds like you have everything covered. It sounds great. If someone wanted to know more about ReadyJobGo, how would they find out more information?
They can visit our website. We're at ReadyJobGo.com. They can check us out on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Twitter. We have, we're launching nationwide. We've started obviously here in Florida. We have a Southeast territory owner and a Northeast Florida territory owner. We have a territory owner in Georgia and in Maryland identified. And so you can contact us at info@readyjobgo.com, and we'll be happy to put you in touch with your local representative if you need help or have any questions or want more information. And if I may, if there is anyone out there in a key market that thinks they might want to be a part of what we're doing and own a territory, by all means, please contact me. I'd love to discuss what we're doing and how and what opportunities we have. Because again, we have a very aggressive growth strategy, and we want to launch immediately in every key market in the U.S.
What a great opportunity if you're trying to get out of doing clinical hygiene or nursing or whatever. So I'm really thankful that you joined us today, David, and thank you for being a partner with One-on-One. And if those of you who don't know about One-on-One, please go to our website, www.oneononehc.com, or you can contact me, 561-267-5125. I'd love to share with you the offers that we have for you. Have a great day, and thank you again for joining us, Dave.
Thank you, Therese.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.